My name is Summer Drum, and this is called Prey. When I was 5, the nightmares about the big animals started to paralyze me. Lions slinking through the swaying savanna grass to sink their sharp teeth into my little girl neck. Panthers poised to pounce in the rustling leaves of big branched trees, eyes locked on my little girl legs. Sharks that swam toward the scent of little girls covered in sand and drenched in sunshine and popsicle juice. Hawks circling in the swirling autumn air, beaks aiming for my little girl cheeks. Animals with unquenchable thirst, insatiable hunger, salivating tongues, rough instincts, and untamable spirits. I'd awake, sweaty, sleep a dark hole I did not want to fall back into, a mouth with jaws that would crush me and chew me and swallow me into a stomach of beast-like proportions where I would burn alive amongst bits of fur and bone and become just another morsel of raw meat. When I was 12, I battled the animals again, this time, though, with a ring of fat around my middle school waist. But this time the animals had a different form of camouflage, one that disguised themselves in the pages of my favorite magazines and the shards of my mirror and clawed their way into the deepness of my mind, breeding, spawning, giving birth to a bloody pile of malignant thoughts that grew into the deafening roar of self-hate and wormed their way into my own eyes. The fitting rooms lured me in, but the low-rise jeans that would make me beautiful simply rode up into my crotch, and the tight miniskirts highlighted the extra folds around my middle, and I was brought to tears as the hyena mannequins cackled into my 12-year-old face. When I was 17, the animal almost conquered me, this time in the form of a smooth-talking boy, capital L, Lion, in his blood-red Mustang as it pulled into the elementary school parking lot in front of the playground where 5-year-old me would outrun the memories of last night's nightmares. As we hung from the monkey bars, the moon ripe in the night sky, I saw something too wild in his eyes, but it was too late, because before I could react, he pounced, pinning me down, him above me on all fours, his hungry erection pressing against my virgin thigh and his rabid mouth pressed against mine, begging me to be his prey, commanding me to succumb. As he began to paw at the button of my shorts, the playground mulch imprinted itself into my back. All traces of human disappeared, and I was face to face with an animal. But those years of nightmares and those years of self-hate came back to me, and I fought. I fought with my words and with my wisdom and with my truths and morals. And I reduced him from a lion to a house cat, and I sprinted as fast as a gazelle back to my lair, where I licked my wounds and praised God I escaped before they turned physical and my name was underlined with a statistic. And I kept capital L Lion a secret until now. I realized today that my nightmares had validity. We may not be battling big cats or sharp-beaked birds or feathers or folds of fur. The real predatory animal is the culture that hisses to men that our girls and women are pieces of meat, filet mignon, a trophy, ready to be hunted and conquered and won like a prize, captured and snared and trapped and lured in and tricked, dehumanized and animalized. I'm finally ready to speak to these animals, and what I have to say is this. I am not foxy. I am mysterious and endless and clever. I'm not a bitch. I'm strong-willed and opinionated and born to lead and unafraid to face adversity. I'm not catty. I'm sarcastic and witty and fiery and bold. I'm not a chicken. I am sensitive and I'm empathetic and genuine. I refuse to be reduced to an object. My body is not made for your pleasure or alteration or objectification. I am not a piece of meat for your consumption. My body was made to learn and to love and grow and share and experience and to create change and to fight against the animals that growl otherwise. The unquenchable thirst belongs to the men throwing money at strip clubs. The insatiable hunger belongs to the expanding business of plastic surgery. The salivating tongues belong to the rapists that rip apart our women from the inside out. The rough instincts belong to the songwriters that are selling sex through our stereos, but the untamable spirit is mine. I am beautiful, intelligent, sparkling, fearless, dedicated, enchanting, passionate, confident, and furious. And no nightmare, society, or fucked up excuse for a man can claw that out of me. Thank you.